Good morning. Welcome to my home. Just waiting for the sound. And welcome to my heart. Those little final vibrations, that little tiny piece at the end, there's still messages in the tiny piece, in that tiny little vibration that we feel. Our bodies feel them as well. They feel those tiny little nuances, that gut feeling, that small little gut feeling. What we do with that is where we choose. That didn't make much sense. But as we choose to follow our gut feelings more and more, as we choose to feel and understand ourselves and what's happening in our bodies, our bodies will turn up the volume and we'll be able to hear more and more as we listen more and more, if that makes any sense at all. Today is the fourth day, the fourth of the 5 healing elements. I'm going to begin to bounce now. Just bounce along with me. The element that we're thinking of and working with on the 4th healing element, the 4th healing movement, is the metal energy. The metal element. So much strength in metal. That gong was metal, steel. It's cold, it's hard, and yet it still resonates. We think of it as being inert. We think of it as being a foundation, and very often it is. We use nails that are metal to hold things together. We put metal pilings down into the ground to hold buildings together. We drive in metal cars to hold ourselves. Metal has a huge containment. And metal can also be fragmented into tiny little parts. The minerals that we take in are metal. Our body uses little bits of every mineral that's on the earth. All the vitamins, the minerals. We need copper, we need actually gold. Not sure how our body uses gold. It's not one of the minerals I ever really see, but. And metals resonate. Think of a tuning fork. When you strike a tuning fork and it starts to vibrate, it is metal. And still the metal can vibrate. We think of it as being hard and immovable, but it is movable. And if I strike a tuning fork and I hold it up and I hold up another tuning fork to it, the vibration from the tuning fork that is vibrating will start the vibration in the next tuning fork. And so we start vibrations with our vibration that we carry and hold. We set up vibrations in others. Emotions are contagious. Energy is contagious. As we think about what energy we're carrying, what energy we would like to carry, what energy is serving us to our highest good, what energy is ready to be released. The stories, the lessons have been learned, and the energy can be released back into the universe. The system, the body system that we're working with the metal energy, is the lung system. And our skin is actually part of the lung system. The breathing in, the releasing and letting go. Our whole skin breathes. Which is why when we have skin difficulties, we know that it's a detoxification process. Be aware of your breathing. Just close your eyes at the moment. Become aware of the breath. It travels on its own. That parasympathetic nervous system just takes things and has them work. Observe your breath. Are you breathing high in the chest? Are you breathing low in the chest? Is your belly expanding as you breathe? Is your belly tucking in? There are different ways that we can breathe that will make different vibrations and change things in our bodies. Today we're simply going to observe how we are breathing. As we slow our breathing down, we bring in the endorphin bath, those calming chemicals that bring our bodies into peace and tranquility. The color that we associate with the metal energy in the lungs is the color of white. It is said that white holds all colors. It's interesting to me that the lungs hold all life. The lungs and the heart. Everything else can be worked with, and we have a little time to balance other things, but the lungs and the heart, if they don't stay balanced, they compromise our ability for this body to exist, to continue to exist. The contracting emotion that is associated with the metal and the lungs is depression and sadness. Feel into yourself at the moment as you breathe in and breathe out and bounce. And feel if there's any of those feelings of depression and sadness. I know there are for me. We all have our reasons. We can receive that depression and sadness and allow it to move. Allow it to be felt. And when we feel it, we won't get lost in it, but we can feel it. Especially if we're bouncing while we're feeling it. Bouncing or tapping on these meridians, tapping here, tapping under the eyes, tapping our bodies. As we feel all these energies, and especially feel these energies of depression and sadness, the feeling and the validation is what helps these blockages to release and move. The feeling and the validation with the bouncing, with the intentional vibration. And they can move very quickly. Or if there's big pockets of them, they may stay for longer. And we can use this process to receive all the emotions that we have. And as our hands have floated up, in a figurative and literal surrender, surrendering to the love of the universe. The unconditional love that knows everything and supports us each and carries us. If your arms are tired, you can still envision your arms up. Allow them to slowly drift back down. Adding in a swivel. Allowing the chin to drop down and the head to stretch up. Feeling love in our heart and bringing that love from our heart up to our face. And we can bring in a smile. And the smile does not mean that we cover up the sadness and all the other things that we might be feeling. It just means that we receive it. And if we can receive it with love, it can be transformed when it's ready to be. More swiveling. On the exhale, invite your body to come into a quiet stillness. And after the bounce, I always feel a buoyancy in my arms. With my eyes closed, I can feel a white aura around my whole body. I can see it in my mind's eye, my third eye. I can feel it vibrating. I can hear it singing. Receive that love from the universe. Receive that support, that aura that encapsulates each of us. We are known by the universe. We are known by the unconditional love. As we come into this space, we set our intention for our practice today. Why did you join us today? Why did you join me today? What is it you hope to receive? That is your intention. We call upon the energy of our Master. Dearest Master, with deep gratitude for the knowledge that I have that thou art there. I use those terms for reverence. A master is one to be revered. With deep gratitude, I set the intention of my practice today to feel loved and supported and instructed by the love that thou dost bring to the whole universe. And now we give the password, I am in the universe. Thy universe is in my body. Thy universe and I combine together as one. Our bodies are sacred. Our bodies are our connection to our Master in the universe. As we connect with that energy, let's bring our hands to feel this yin and yang energy and bring into anybody that you wish to invite into a healing space, into this ball, this energy ball of love and complete wholeness, yin and yang, joined together in balance and harmony, in happiness, in joy, in peace, and yes, in contentment. Feeling this joining of yin and yang. Feel our qi. Our qi is our life force energy, the blueprint for the perfection of our bodies, our minds, our spirits, and our souls. And this qi has intelligence. The energy within us has intelligence, and it moves and works within us and around us based on our intentions. So setting our intention for our practice is critical to inviting our qi to its highest vibration. Bring our hands to the center. Fingertips are touching, just lightly enough to hold a piece of paper. Walk your right foot out. You'll breathe in as we move to the right. Breathing in as we move to the left. Shifting our body weight over to the left foot, breathing in. Shifting our body weight to the right foot, breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. We're breathing in through our nose and out through our nose now. And as we shift our weight to the left, we breathe in and welcome in the spirit and the feeling and the emotion of contentment. Contentment means, what does it mean to you? If you're following this later, put it into the chat. What does contentment mean to you? For me in this moment, it means that I know that I am held by the divine energy of unconditional love that created this whole experience for each of us. I know that I am held. I know that my loved ones are held. I know that every one of us on this planet, presently, past, and future, are held in that unconditional love. And in this space of contentment and knowing that I'm held, I invite in the ability to balance, to receive the balance of unconditional love from my master, the creator of this whole process. Breathing in contentment to the left. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Breathing out extra energy that no longer serves me. Receiving contentment. Releasing everything else. Receiving contentment. Releasing everything else. Feeling my body expand, my spirit expand. Drop our hands down. I'm going to add another movement today. Dolphining of the neck and the body. Again, your feet are wide enough apart to support your body. Bend your knees, bend your hips. We're going to reach forward with our chin, stretching out. Allow everything to be flexible. Bring in the chin, reaching up with the body. We have a bubble about the size of a golf ball right here in our throat. And this strengthens the lungs. And as we open and breathe out, we stretch open the top part of our body. We breathe in as we dolphin the neck and the body. Breathe out as we rise. Again, the elbows are away from the body. This is a very simple movement, but it strengthens the whole lung system. There's so much power in simplicity. At this point, feel what your body would like to do. Allow it to guide you. Mine really wants to release the lower back. Let your body guide you. Mine is guiding me at the moment. Receive the guidance of the universe. And now just the neck. Back to the center. We'll harvest our chi by rubbing our hands together. Our hands, the palms of our hands, have connections to the heart. As we rub them together, we ignite the heart, the energy of the heart. Fingers together. And now we take our hands on either side of our nose, up across our face, into the hairline, and say to yourself as you massage your face, I love you. Use your own name. I love you, Roxy. Use your own name. Express love to yourself. This is not narcissistic. It's not vain. It's not proud. It's actually very humble. Acknowledge who you are. We are children of the universe. We come from light. Tapping the back of the head. We have light in our cells infused throughout our whole bodies. Our whole spirits. We are light. Left arm. 9, and the right arm. We're stimulating the lung system. And down the torso on the left side. And the right side. Left arm, crook of the arm. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and the right arm, the crook of the arm. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's tap our hips. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Rub our kidneys. Breathe in, feel and enjoy that energy of white light coming into our lungs, the metal energy that sustains us. We have so many things that are supported in our world by metal. Tapping the sacrum, allowing that energy in the sacrum to open up. All of our channels in our bodies are open, open, open. All the channels are open, open, open. Bring our knees, hands down to our knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. In the backs of the knees. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. In the left knee. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the right knee. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Thank you for practicing with me today. Thank you for receiving me. I hope that you can feel me receiving you. If you use this practice and practice along with me at any time that you receive this video, I hope that you can feel my love supporting you, walking with you, being with you, sustaining you as well. I have felt sustained by you today. Thank you for being with me. Namaste. Shine the light.